Good morning, everybody. It's time for my dumbbell balance. Absolutely love this workout so much. Ooh, hold on one second. Sorry. Okay. Trying to get my timer set. Let's jog it out and I'll tell you about the workout. So obviously having a strong core is critical at all stages of life, but especially as we get older. So we're gonna get all stretched out. Be gentle with these stretches, hands on the inside of your knees. We wanna really just kind of get our body starting to heat up a little bit, but you don't wanna be too aggressive with these stretches. So with all of these exercises, we're gonna be fighting to keep our balance. And in fighting to keep our balance, these core muscles are really engaged. It's the best. The best. So let's get started. Give yourself some hugs. We're gonna be prepared. Now I would tell you, if you need a break, take it 3 to 4 seconds. Also, be freaking nice to yourself. It doesn't matter if you're wobbling, losing your balance, that's the whole point. The more you wobble, the more you're struggling to keep your balance, the more these core muscles are working. So it's actually a good thing. It's actually a good thing. So the first one we're gonna do, you're gonna grab the toe of your shoe and you are gonna go to the front and to the back. Now, if you need to hold on to something, you can, but the goal is not to not falter, okay? Now, if you can't get all the way where you need to be, you don't need to hold your toe. You could just mimic holding your toe. But if you can hold your toe, you'll see I'm not flexible at all. So me, like some people can take their toe and like straighten their leg. That will never happen in my world. Whew. But I'm trying to even get my balance to keep going. But that's why I love these workouts. They challenge me every time. And I'm pretty sore from our workout yesterday. Other side. So again, you can hold on to a chair, especially if you're brand new at doing balance workouts. There's no shame in that whatsoever. Man, I'm heating up. Dave and I just went for a walk. It was so nice. I mean, it's a little gloomy out, but it's just nice for it to not be like 30-something degrees, you know? Are you feeling like you have one leg that's a little better than the other? 3, 2, 1, done. For me, absolutely my balance is better on my left leg, but my right leg is stronger. Okay, how are we doing? We're good. Julian, good morning. Okay, so the next one we're doing, this is actually a very simple exercise, but challenging, but simple to figure out. I meant to blow up my ball a little bit more, and I didn't. Okay, so you're gonna roll out. Okay, you're gonna have your shins on the ball, okay? If that's too much pressure on your wrists, you can go to your forearms. So the whole goal with this exercise is just to roll about 5 inches this way, 5 inches that way. A lot harder than it looks, as you'll see, because you have to stop it when it gets over to one side. So your core is working so hard. if you move about, well, maybe more than 5 inches, maybe more like 10 or 12, one side to the other. And don't tell me you can't feel those core muscles screaming because you're rolling and then you gotta try to stop it. Best piece of exercise equipment, I swear. When you need a break, you take it. Now, obviously, if you're on your forearms, same rules apply, right? So you might not be able to go as far, but 3, 2, 1, as I fall off. How's everybody doing? Whew, that one got me. Have some water. I would really encourage y'all to get a 40-ounce cup. My water intake has increased so much because you're just sort of used to drinking out of a cup, right? Or, you know, a travel cup or something like that. When you have the bigger ones, you just naturally drink more. And it's just good. It's good for your skin, good for digestion, good for so much. Gotta stay hydrated, people. Okay. So, for this next one, I'm gonna show you what to do. You're gonna pretend like you're running, but you need to be like off the side of the ball, okay? Running, and then backwards, okay? So again, you're on the side of the ball, and that's what makes it challenging. Oh, so you're gonna have to adjust to make sure you're not too far off the side.
Sorry, I don't understand.
I wasn't talking to you.
Okay.
So the goal is not to touch your foot down, but I keep touching my foot down because I'm ready to fall off, but that's the good thing. And my core muscles are screaming right now. Like the simplest exercises, well, the exercises that look the simplest. My gosh, we're gonna be so sore tomorrow. And my legs are already fatigued, so I'm getting it here and here. Okay, other side. So you sit on the edge of this ball. That bottom leg is kind of, I wouldn't say it's necessarily pointed forward, but you have to see what's comfortable for you because obviously you want to be somewhat able to balance. And you just make the running motion. So again, you probably are going to have one side where you're a little bit better at this than the other. This side's definitely better for me. Oh my gosh, kicking my ass though. Like I seriously don't know what's burning more, this quad or my core muscles. So you see me taking breaks, no biggie. The burn. Less than 10 seconds. Come on, fire it up. 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh my gosh. We gotta stretch that out. Oh. Goodness gracious. Crazy, crazy, crazy. How are you guys doing? never said this was gonna be easy, y'all. This is, I think, one of the more challenging workouts that I do. Okay, next one we're gonna do tree pose. I love tree pose. So you're gonna stand, put your foot on the inside. Okay, now if you want to challenge yourself further, close your eyes. I can't close them all the way or I just completely cannot keep my balance. I close them 90% of the way, 95. So I have a spot on the floor that I'm staring at, but by almost closing them all the way, I'm still upping the ante. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. But these balance exercises, been doing them for 7 years. They're still challenging. They're not like straight up strength exercises. I mean, I am so much better than I used to be, but they're still hard for me. We're doing it a minute and a half on each side, by the way. So keep your eyes open until you really clearly have your balance, and then that's when you close them. 3, 2, 1, other leg. Stand up tall. Those core muscles are completely engaged. How are you doing? Take those breaks if you need to. Are you finding that you have one side where you're better able to keep your balance? It is no joke. I know this is a long time to do this exercise, but there is a reason. We are calming ourselves. We are focusing on that core engagement. We are breathing deeply in through our nose, out through our mouth. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Shake it out. Okay, so the next one that we're doing, I want you to grab 3-pound weights. You can do 5s if you want, or 2s or nones. Okay, so you're making a running motion with one foot up. Keep those shoulders back, core engaged. And pump, and pump. You can do it, come on. Guys, I gotta get Dave up here with me one of these days. He hasn't worked out with me in a while. What's up with that? 2, 1, other leg. If you need to drop down to lighter weights, you can do that. Take those breaks when you need to. It gets more challenging as you get more fatigued. We're doing great. Okay, 10 seconds, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and have some water. Whew, y'all, crazy, crazy. All right, next exercise. You are going to roll out on the ball, okay? Keep those hips up, and you're twisting as far as you can to one side, twisting to the other. If your feet are closer together, knees are closer together, it's harder to stay on the ball, but I want a full reach across. I know. And adjust your position when you need to, because you don't want your butt resting on the ball. 3, 2, 1, and done. I almost came off. Guys, I'm tired. I don't know about you. Okay. Next one we're going to be doing. Love this one. So I'm grabbing 8-pound weights. And you are going to be hinging forward, running those weights down that front leg. We're going for 1.5 minutes. Keep those core muscles tight. Keep those shoulders back, your back flat. I find it more challenging moving from one leg to another because you have to keep kind of recentering yourself. So the challenge is extra, but you can always do one leg repeatedly and then switch. I can give you the go ahead to switch at 45 seconds, which would be now. Keep those shoulders back. You guys were doing great. If you lose your balance, who cares? Just regroup. It's all good. We're not here for perfection. We're here for effort. This is not a place for you to come and be hard on yourselves. And this is a place for you to come and be really proud of yourself for even showing up. Y'all, I'm huffing and puffing today. Okay, so you're laying on the side of your ball and you're lifting and lowering. Now your hands are up here. If you need more balance, you can keep that hand planted on the ground. If you're really, really new, you can do this. It's not exactly a balance exercise to the same degree, but you'll still feel it. So get that leg up as high as you can, please. Oh, the challenge with staying balanced is real, but I'm here for it. I am here for it. Oh. 3, 2, 1, done. Let's go to the other side. This one gets me every time. And this is the harder side for me to stay on. So if I fall off, I fall off. Y'all, how are you doing? I know, I'm right here with you. And done. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now, you're up and you're walking yourself out all the way up to sitting, walking yourself out all the way back into sitting. You've got it. If you fall off the ball, who cares? Not me. But you gotta move with purpose, and you've gotta keep those core muscles tight, or you will end up on the floor. And if you do, get right back on. I feel like I'm gonna come off at any second. We're doing a minute and a half on this, so. Ooh. So you've got to be super purposeful, super intent on keeping those core muscles tight, 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 tight. And done. I think it's a fun workout. Definitely different. Okay, how are we doing time-wise? Excellent. Oh yeah, we're doing great. Okay, next one that we are doing is a forearm rollout. So there's two ways to do this. You start all the way over here, you roll out and come in. A modified version, you roll out. So not a huge difference between the two. It's not like with one you're going to be on easy street. So you start back till your forearms are on the ball. Then you come back up. So again, the modified version is you're on your knees, but the same rules apply. You roll forward, keeping those core muscles totally engaged. We are going to be sore tomorrow. And I love it. Don't let those hips sink. Try to stay balanced. You can do it. We're only doing this for 30 seconds. We can do it. 2, 1, and done. Roll up. Good job. I didn't tell you that this workout was going to be easy. I would never say that because I don't lie to y'all. Okay, now I want you to get weights. I'm going to go with 8. And you're running that weight down along your leg and then other side. Get that leg up as high as you can. Keep those core muscles tight. This is a very challenging exercise for me, requiring a lot of concentration, slow and controlled. So you see, that's why we grabbed a little bit heavier weights, because we're not lifting them. They're just providing a little added challenge, and I actually think they help with sort of grounding. If you lose your balance like I just did, who cares? We are working so hard. It's awesome. How are you guys doing? I know, I'm right here with you. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good work. Oh my gosh. Okay. We have time for one more. So it's important to me that you guys understand why we do these exercises. So you're leaning on the ball and you're lifting. So you're pushing down through the palms of your hands. This is harder than it looks. Oh my gosh, so really press down into that ball. Put all your weight on that ball to increase the challenge. If this is too much on your wrists, you can do forearms, okay? No shame in that. Saved by the bell. All right, y'all, we are gonna stretch. Reach up high, back behind you a little bit, and then lean to one side, lean to the other. Much deeper stretches now that we're warm. Lunge to one side, stretch those inner thighs. Lunge to the other side. Put those hands on the inside of your knees, squat down while pressing out. Such a good stretch. Grab one leg, press that knee down and back. Now cross one ankle over, sit back. Again, you can hold on to something if you need to. Stretch those glutes. Again, one more time, reach up high. Really stretch those core muscles out. They worked hard. Give yourself some hugs. We rocked it. I loved that workout. I hope you did too. I won't be on tomorrow, but I will see you